Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, February 7th. Another dry and cold day here in the Mid-Atlantic region as we continue to recover in the suburbs of Philadelphia from the massive ice storm a couple of days ago. Still lots of power outages, but it is slowly diminishing as PECO is restoring power slowly but surely to many of the residents in Chester, Bucks, and Montgomery County. We have multiple snow chances over the next few days. It's really a tough forecast. There's really not one, not two, but three different upper level disturbances coming our way between tomorrow and early Monday. Any one of them can produce some snow in the Mid-Atlantic region, and going right into the early part of Monday. We'll kind of focus in on that in a couple of minutes. Then there'll be another threat, perhaps a bigger threat, coming the middle part of next week, Wednesday, Thursday time frame. That, of course, is still several days away. One of the changes in the pattern in recent days is the influx of moisture into California. We've heard about the drought in California that's really been going on for a couple of years now. But in the last few days, there's been kind of an important change in the overall flow out over the Pacific Ocean that could ultimately have some ramifications here along the East Coast. So I wanted to start off with the latest on the California drought and how things are really going to change in the northern half of California over the next several days. This is from the University of Wisconsin website that shows the mean flow of air, and this is off the Pacific Ocean running right into California right here. This is kind of the lower and middle part of the atmosphere. The main flow of air now is moving a lot of moisture from out over not far from the Hawaiian Islands here, kind of a Hawaiian Express here. Pineapple Express, sometimes referred to as moisture, flows in from this part of the Pacific right into California. Kind of high pressure ridge right in this region right here, and on the north side you have this kind of a flow from southwest to northeast right into California, which is situated right here. Well, here's another way to look at this flow from the same website, the University of Wisconsin CIMSS website. And this is an infrared loop, and we're seeing all this high-level moisture represented here by the brighter band of clouds here in the infrared, flowing right from the Hawaiian region right into California. And again, the northern half of California could absolutely get inundated with rain over the next 5 days or so. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But again, kind of a subtle but important change here over the Pacific Ocean. We're now getting a lot of moist air flowing into California, and of course that could have effects in the east as all of this tends to flow from west to east across the nation. Well, what kind of an effect can this change in the flow out over the Pacific have for California? Well, tremendous rainfall is possible over the next 5 days. This is actually NOAA's 5-day forecast of total precipitation. Notice here in the northern half of California and all the way up the Pacific Northwest coast. It's heavy rainfall on the order of 10 inches of rain predicted for the next 5 days in the northern half of California. And a lot of this moisture ends up flowing across the country, so we'll monitor that over the next several days. But big changes out over the Pacific Ocean, bringing copious amounts of moisture to the northern half of California over the next several days. Well, as I mentioned at the start of this video, there are multiple chances for snow over the weekend in the Mid-Atlantic region. Really, I count three different upper-level disturbances that could play a role. One coming out of the south on Saturday could produce some snow in the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, nothing major expected from any one of these systems, but each one of them can have a little bit of accumulating snow, maybe even more than a little bit. Later part of the weekend into the early part of Monday. We'll have to continue to monitor all of these systems over the next couple of days or so. First of all, this is the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and then we'll look at Sunday morning and Monday morning. This is the 500 millibar pattern, and we'll look at this first and then the surface maps from last night's 0Z NAM model run. Tomorrow morning, here's the southern system. It's riding along the southern branch of the jet stream. It will help to spawn low pressure off the Mid-Atlantic coastline by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening or so. The heaviest of that precipitation will stay offshore, but there can certainly be some snow breaking out as far north as the I-95 corridor D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. Notice upstream, another upper level system right along in the northern branch of the jet stream, and just beyond that, off the Pacific Northwest coast, another upper level trough. And again, we mentioned the change in the pattern here with more of a moist flow flowing in off the Pacific now towards California. And this kind of opens the door for some disturbances to ride right across the country. Notice this flow flowing right from the Pacific Ocean into the east. So we really, by tomorrow morning, will have 3 different disturbances to look at. The southern one, and then a couple riding along in the northern branch of the jet stream. Now here's the forecast map for Sunday morning, and by this time that's first southern system actually dampens out. It's not even showing up on the map here by Sunday morning, but again that could produce some snow in the region on Saturday. And then here is that second system, the northern branch system, coming in the early part of Sunday, and then here on its heels is another little upper level trough here that bears watching out over the middle part of the country come Sunday morning. Now let's jump ahead to Monday morning. And by Monday morning, that third system, the second one in the northern branch, is in the Great Lakes region, the eastern Great Lakes region, and it could actually produce some snow along the I-95 corridor Sunday night into the early part of Monday. In fact, last night's 06 NAM model run really started to intensify this quite rapidly in this time frame, producing decent snowfall here in the Mid-Atlantic region Sunday night, early Monday. So we still have to watch that. Again, 3 different disturbances coming our way over the next 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Each one of them can produce some snow in the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps. This is the forecast map from last night's 0Z NAM model run for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. The initial southern wave does set off the development of a little bit of a low pressure area off the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Again, this is early tomorrow morning. I think there can be some snow breaking out in the I-95 corridor on the northwestern fringe of this area of low pressure from that first wave, the southern system that rides along the southern branch of the jet stream. Let's now jump ahead to Sunday morning. And here's the forecast map for Sunday morning, and this is that initial northern branch system that moves an area of snow into the Mid-Atlantic region during the day on Sunday. Notice upstream some more precipitation, and that's with that second northern branch system that will be also playing a role in our weather. It looks like Sunday night and Monday morning. In fact, let's jump ahead now to the Monday morning forecast map. And here it is from last night's 0Z NAM model run for Monday morning. Another area of snow here. This is early Monday, and this is from that last system, the second northern branch system that comes way off the Pacific Ocean into the northwestern part of the country, rides right along the jet stream and moves into the Mid-Atlantic region Sunday night, Monday morning. So 3 different systems to deal with over the next 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We'll continue to monitor as each one of these can produce some accumulating snow in the Mid-Atlantic region, and then the potential for another southern system by the middle part of next week. That's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.